Leaving, and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around. But we keep going on believing and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. Versace. Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last.
Shorty is a dancer, and she ain't got no manners. She stripped me of my manhood. And she far from romantic. She the cause of my cancer. Man, she got the devil dancing. Demon in disguise, taking souls to ransom. Romeo and Juliet play backwards. I'ma spark another backward. I'm not alone, all I need is my laptop. It's just me and my laptop. It's just me and my laptop. I can take the pain away temporarily, but she killing me every day. When I see her face, she gotta fade away or hold on me. She controlling me, left her hold on me. I'm not the same, what I ever be. Let me rest in peace. Dancer, she ain't got no manners. She stripped me of my manhood. She far from romantic. She the star of my dancer.
Hello everyone. Once again, I have to use my phone just to check the edit. The edit point, I mean to call it. Yeah. We're sucking diesel, everybody. Once I close the Facebook window. This is my edit point. Hello everyone. Quiz 3 of the day. We're 12 in. I'm finding my rhythm. My name's Ronan. You mightn't have done any of my quizzes before. I did them a lot at the start of the lockdown and I have moved away from them and I'm moving right back in. And I just thought I would start the day, or start the comeback, we'll call it, with a long day quizzing. So this quiz, I said it's for teenagers. And when I say teenagers, I don't mean questions that would be easy for adults. And but at the same time, I didn't want it to be like pop music, because that is a little bit patronizing or patronizing. So we're going to go with this. I'm not saying you should know all of these. I'd love your feedback in the comments. And when I say that, I better open the comments. There we go. I'm going to ask 30 questions. 2 sets of 15. You write them down as you want. Write them down on a piece of paper, or you can just say them to the screen, say them to yourself. You might be walking around listening to this as a podcast. I'll have to make it a podcast, but... And then we will see how you get on. I'm doing this for free, but if you are enjoying it, I'd recommend you do a donation. There's a few words I'm repeating over and over today, and they are becoming a jumble. Don't know if I could host a telethon. But yeah, look, if you'd like to make a donation or get the adult in the house to make a donation, that'd be great. The link is in the text on the Facebook link, and I'm putting it in the YouTube comment there, right here. And I will be putting the questions in the comments as well. I'll be saying them out loud, obvs, but I will be putting them in the text as well, just to make them, in case you can't hear as clearly as some or whatever, just to make it a little bit easier. Or maybe the volume's low and there's people talking in the background. And some of these questions definitely mightn't actually work, but we can tweak as we go. Question 1 is, what teenage film about a matchmaking high school student was based on the book Emma by Jane Austen? Which teen classic film is based on the Jane Austen book Emma? And just let me know in the comments if the background music's too loud or anything like that. I'm just started doing background music, and brilliant. In the last quiz I accidentally posted the answers in the comments as well, but I've learnt. Question 2, natural vanilla flavouring comes from which flower? Question 3. Which comic book character is known as the Caped Crusader? Which comic book character is known as the Caped Crusader? Question 4. Raisin is the French for which word? I did say nothing on the school syllabus, and I think that's okay, because I think we can't say that the actual words are school syllabus. It is just an actual language that exists and is there. Question 5. Which North American state did the Americans buy from Napoleon? So one of the states of the United States of America. So I'm just getting used to this software again. So the comments are coming up on the page. How many... Sorry. What is Adele's surname? The superstar Adele. What is her surname? Question 7. What national team does Mo Salah play for? Question 7. What national team does Mo Salah play for? Oh, well, oh, brilliant, brilliant. I wrote Liverpool, but that's not the answer. I know what happened there, so that's going to distract you. What soccer team does Mo Salah play for? What would, and I'm look, it's the answer is a verb. So, what would a Scottish man? Oh no, excuse me. Question 8. What is the huge rock in Australia known as? Now, it used to be called Ayers Rock, but we now use the language of the First Nations. Excuse me. The First Nations people's language. I don't know what that language is called. Excuse me. But we don't call it Ayers Rock anymore. We use the traditional name. What name is that? Now, finally, what would a Scottish man do with a spurtle? What would a Scottish man do with a spurtle? Or, sorry, or a Scottish woman, a Scottish person. What would a Scottish person do with a spurtle? As ever, if you hear the creak, that's my chair, not my back. Question 10. What are Pravda, Le Monde and Bild? What are they? So we do 2 rounds of 15 questions. So we'll take a break halfway through and I will give you the answers from round 1. Question 11. How many wheels on a rickshaw? How many wheels are there on a rickshaw? Question 12. Ingvar Kamprad was the founder of which home furnishing retail chain? Question 13. Who wrote The Happy Prince? Question 13. Who wrote The Happy Prince? Question 14. Who is the current male host of the Great British Bake Off? Who's the current male host of the Great British Bake Off? Question 15. What is the name given to the back of a ship? What is the name given to the back of a ship? So I'll let you go over your answers. Take a little ad break, if you will, just to remind people I'm doing this for free. It's a fundraiser for the Fota Wildlife Park. If there's anything you'd like to donate to them, money-wise, I don't mean old blankets or tins of ham, you can go to the donation link. It's in the chat and it's in the bio and the item description and all that kind of stuff. So it's all there. Now, if you let me know in the comments if you think these are too hard or too easy, or if you have any types of quiz you'd like me to do, and I will now give you the answers to round 1. What teen flick about matchmaking high school students was based on Jane Austen's novel Emma? It's Clueless. That's why I didn't give you a clue. Question 2. Natural vanilla flavouring comes from which flower? It comes from the orchid. Which comic book character is known as the Caped Crusader? It's Batman. Raison is the French word for what word? Grape. Raison d'être. Sorry, that's a joke I've made in French. It's not my forte, if you will. Which North American state did the Americans purchase from Napoleon? Louisiana. What is Adele's surname? It's Adkins, Adkins. It's not computer. What national team does Mo Salah play for? It's Egypt. What is the huge rock in Australia formerly known as Ayers Rock? It's Uluru. Uluru. What would a Scotsman do with a spurtle? He would, or she would, eat with it. It's a spoon. What are Pravda, Le Monde and Bild? They are newspapers. How many wheels are there in a rickshaw? 2. Ingvar Kamprad was the founder of which home furnishing company? IKEA. Which I've never been to. I still haven't, mainly because I don't live near one. But I hear it's quite the experience. Who wrote The Happy Prince? Oscar Wilde. The current male host of Channel 4's Great British Bake Off is Matt Lucas. And the name given to the back of a ship is the Stern. Stern. Okay, we're going to do question 16 to 30 now. Pretty obvious, really. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm doing this live, but obviously this is up for playback as well, so feel free to get in touch from the future and let me know what you thought of the quiz, if you'd like more of the same or maybe faster, slower, that kind of thing. Question 16. I like real tough ones every now and then. What is the shared surname of all the children in Enid Blyton's Famous Five series? What is the shared surname of all the children in Enid Blyton's Famous Five series? Question 17. How many counties in Leinster? Is it 9, 10, 11, or you've guessed it, 12? Is it 9, 10, 11 or 12? How many counties in the province of Leinster? Question 18. What was the name of the 2010 film? I know for teenagers that's like the distant past. Whereas for me, it's the year I still think it is when I wake up. What was the name of the 2010 film directed by Lars Ulrich? Okay, the director isn't really what will jog your memory. What was the name of the 2010 film directed by Lee Unkrich with the synopsis? The toys are mistakenly delivered to a daycare centre instead of the attic right before Andy goes to college. Leaves for college. So the toys are mistakenly delivered to the daycare centre instead of the attic right before Andy leaves for college. What film is that from? As the synopsis. Question 19, another food question when I'm so hungry. In another language, butterflies, little hair and little tongues are all types of what? In another language, butterflies, little hair and little tongues are all types of what? Question 20. An alligator pear is another name for which fruit? An alligator pear is another name for which fruit? I've forgotten to be posting these questions in. I knew, I was like, why are my hands so conveniently moving about? An alligator pear is another name for which fruit?
Doesn't matter what you're called. They're always there. Watching. Listening.
21. Siam is a former name for which country? SIAM. One of Ireland's greatest songwriters wrote a book, not a book, called Summer in Siam by the Pogues. Question 22. An ampersand is a symbol representing which word? I've put it in the comments as well. I've typed out the symbol. An ampersand is a symbol representing which word? Question 23. John Cleese plays which character in the Harry Potter films? John Cleese plays which character in the Harry Potter films? Question 24. To which kingdom's realm do the Faroe Islands come under? Question 25. True or false? Sweden is the largest country in Scandinavia. True or false? Sweden is the largest country in Scandinavia. Some of you might have had to have this dealt with over the years. For question 26. Static occlusion, dynamic occlusion, and centric occlusion refer to what being misaligned or out of shape? Static occlusion, dynamic occlusion, and centric occlusion refer to the misalignment of what? Question 27. In golf, what do you call 2 under par? In golf, what do you call 2 under par? Question 28. What is the only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the name of any state of the United States? What is the only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the name of any of the states of the United States of America? Question 29, the second last question of this quiz. I want to thank you for taking part. I know I'm so used to doing stuff in Zoom that I can't interact with you, but I can see, there's people watching, and then I get the viewing figures over the course of the day and stuff. And I know people are just tired of screens as well. Question 29, what did the letters of USB stand for? What did the letters of USB stand for? And question 30. What was Cú Chulainn? This is Irish folklore. If you're from further afield and you don't know the answer, don't worry, you can look it up. What was Cú Chulainn's former name? What was Cú Chulainn's former name? So I'm doing quizzes all day. This is 3 of 12 for different age groups. There's family quizzes on. I'm doing one. The next one is a family quiz, and the one at 1,000,000 What the other family one is on at 6 p.m. And there's grown-up ones and stuff. So look, if you enjoyed it, I'm doing a few more today. And like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. So I'll give you the answers. Question 16. What is the shared surname of the children in Edith Blyden's famous 5? It's Kirin. K-I-R-R-I-N. How many counties in the province of Leinster? 12. What is the name of the 2010 film with the synopsis? The toys are mistakenly sent to a daycare centre. It's Toy Story 3. In another language, butterflies' little hair and little tongues are all types of pasta. An alligator pear is another name for which fruit? Avocado. Siam is the former name of which country? Thailand. An ampersand is a symbol representing the word and. Not the addition sign, not that, but the fancy one. John Cleese plays which character in the Harry Potter films? Nearly Headless Nick. To which kingdom's realm do the Faroe Islands come under? Denmark. True or false? Sweden is the largest country in Scandinavia. True. Static occlusion, dynamic occlusion, and centric occlusion refer to the misalignment of teeth. In golf, what do you call 2 under par? It's an eagle. What is the only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the letter of any state of the United States? It's Q. Which one is Z in it then? That's mad. I might have to come up with... I'll have to look that up. What did the letters USB stand for? Universal Serial Bus. And question 30. Let me know how you got on out of 30 in the comments. It'd be great. What was Cú Chulain's former name? Setanta. Lads, thanks very much for your time. If you did enjoy it, feel free to donate some money directly to Photo Wildlife Park. The link for it is in the bio and the item description and the comments. And I will talk to you